Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Yoshi's Crafted World. Today we're wrapping up Ninjarama and going into the Shogun's castle. Let's see what sort of tricks and traps we have to encounter here. Interesting choice of music. Can't remember. Yes, there was something hidden back here. Just coins. Still nice to have though. Anything above here doesn't look like it, so in we go. Very nicely crafted elevators. Interestingly, well, and there are ceiling traps through early Japanese days. Wait, is there something up there? Nope, just gaps. But yes, for some time there was technology known as karakuri. You might know of them if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh! These were essentially clockwork machines which would operate according to very basic set patterns. However, in doing so, they were still a technological marvel for the time. It was very basic clockwork stuff, but nonetheless quite impressive. Probably didn't explain that as fluidly as I'd hoped I would, but what can you do? Apart from better. Speaking of better, this time I'm actually finding a few things. You know, those occasions where I wound up missing red coins and all that? Things I should have checked, but didn't. Anyway, we move all the way over here, then we go here. Now, we might be able to spring up. Let's see. Now, if we jump on this guy, we can nearly get hit with a sword. And unfortunately, I'm just one egg short of finishing him off. So let's head up this way and see what I can spring to here. Very nice first flower. So this is the Bushido enemy, for which we got the super rare costume. So we move along this way. And we'll have to move very carefully. Up here, we're gonna need eggs, which I don't have. Oh! Rotten timing! Alright, we have one. We're outrunning that shuriken, so let's go back to these platforms. Wait. And there we go, more red coins. Let's drop down here to proceed safely. Alright, so more spring contraptions. And of course this is a bit of a puzzle, so we will have to move that one there. Spring up here. That one goes over this way, and then away we go. So yes, but let's get some clarity on what I was trying to say about the karakuri. They were, as mentioned, clockwork creations. They would basically operate in a certain set pattern each time, which explains why the karakuri do certain things like switching to... I believe they switch to defense position after they attack or something like that. I can't remember exactly how they work because it's been a little while since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In all fairness. But the general way their skills work is meant to reflect the very basic behavioural patterns of these simple yet very impressive clockwork machines. On top of that, the names of the karakuri are actually their model numbers as well. Now, I believe we have to hit this switch and we rotate the room to proceed. Now, to get those coins... Yes, that's it. And the key. There we go, well played. I can do the right thing sometimes. We've got our key and we move further on into the castle. Maxed out on eggs and there's our present. So we'll have to be very careful going through there. And we've got more red coins. Let's get moving, and can we dash, jump up there? No, that's the way we're supposed to go. Keep hovering, Yoshi, otherwise we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Sneak under there, and there we are. On track for flowers. And up we go, just in time at that. And more lift contraptions. No hidden clouds there. Nope, we obviously do need to do it like this. Interesting. Suppose they gotta have a few bluffs along the way. Nothing up there. But we can grab a few pickups. And we want to take that guy out. Oh, just short. And there we are, we have some very nice and colourful eggs. Alright, that was good shooting. And so there we are, if we target... There we are, falls apart. That's... Of course. They actually come back together. That's unfortunate. Excuse me, I've had terrible hay fever recently and I need to go back and find some eggs. Fortunately, I've been able to keep in pretty good health, all things considered. Oh, Yoshi's for the chop. That didn't go well. So it looks like I'm running all the way back through the level. Oh, that didn't go well. Alright, so I'm back. Whoops. Oh, crumbs. Oh, winged again. Stay there so I can... There we go. That was a little more complicated than it should have been, but we got it. So let's hit this because we can't actually proceed if we wind up going through here. We have to do some very careful maneuvering. Hit that switch to rotate this central area. Alright, so I can't show off and do trick shots. I have to actually have everything register, so we aim that. And let's see, we need one more hit on that center area. Now we should be able to proceed. There we go. Looks like we are pretty much at the top of the castle. And that means a mini-boss is on the way. You don't give up easy, do you? My treacherous traps will be your doom! And we're going to see how everything comes together in glorious stop motion, creating the Shogun. So we have to maneuver. Alright, we don't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wait, we have to jump on him. And the room has been reset. So we'll gradually make our way through all these various tricks and traps to reach our rather crafty Shogun. Whoops. Okay, and once that's done... Is there a button in this room? Yes, there is. And up we go. And he's not very happy with us once again. Sorry, my commentary went a little bit haywire for a moment there. So let's see, what we need to do is we need to stay safely down here. Need to hit this button, move that up, then we jump over here, go in here and open this. And avoid those spike traps. So, hit that, move this down here, jump. That's very rude, sir. And now we proceed by jumping over here. We have to open that. Awful timing again. I suppose he's doing that on purpose. And we avoid those traps. It's a bit of a puzzle, but it is nonetheless quite a creative fight. Of course, the Shogun doesn't actually have anything to fight us with, and why? Whoops, get down here. Okay, that didn't work because I jumped into the ceiling. And we can run down here. Finish him off. Don't think we got all the red coins. Only 12, that's a pretty iffy performance if I'm going to be honest. Guess I'll just have to keep looking when I do it again. But with Ninja Rama out of the way, we are going to move on once again. We'll also stop by the vending machine. Oh wait, I did that one. Yeah, I'm not paying attention very well, so... I said I was going to proceed down to the south, so we travel from Cardstock Carnival over the bridge to a place whose name I missed.
Ugh, I'm wiped out. If only I had 10 smiley flowers.
We have plenty to spare. Yoshi, being generous as he is, hands them over and powers up another robot.
Thanks, that really puts a spring in my step.
And with our gorgeous stop-motion animation.
Welcome to Chilly Hot Isles.
Well, that's an interesting one. Bombs away on Pirate Island. Let's take this on to wrap up the episode. Alright, we've got Ukikis to deal with again. Come back here, monkey. Alright, we can just use those eggs. Just a few coins. There's something very reminiscent of Yoshi's story in all this, really. Those crabs appeared in somewhat similar form in Yoshi's Woolly World. What is actually up there anyway? Nothing by the looks of it. There's a Cheep Cheep. Oh, we might be able to get something up here. We are able to. And that monkey just bombed his own friend, and we shot the monkey into the water. Alright, so what's this guy doing for us? Okay, if we fire the cannon. Gust of wind, and we can fire away. Ground pound to launch the cannon. Keep firing and you'll collect everything you need. Time everything right. And there we go, a successful broadside. Off we go and get our checkpoint. We can swallow Cheep Cheeps, which can somehow survive on land. I didn't see that monkey until I jumped. Little bit annoying. Well, we can take out that crab with a couple of well-placed eggs. Kind of feel bad. Looks so glum when it loses those bubbles. Shoot this. And we'll at least get some health back. And can we ground... We can't ground pound it, I don't think. There's probably something down there. Nope, that just triggers some red coins. The styrofoam backgrounds are actually a pretty nice touch for this level. Not exactly sure where the water effects would come from, but overall, this is a pretty good looking level. There we are, we don't want that monkey bombing absolutely everything, especially not if I jump into it. Maybe there's something underneath here? Oh, don't go in the water. That's actually a good clue. We can't swallow those, which is a little annoying. Get those. And let's see what's in these. I knew there was something. There we are. Maybe we did have to destroy them after all. Remember, as Yoshi's Island shows us, monkeys throwing missiles, very helpful. Some extra coins. Anything in here? You know, for all the silly things I do, it's still incredibly relaxing getting out and playing this. It's why I wanted to do this. It's just incredibly soothing, really. Good to just be able to relax once in a while. There's a bomb landing on my head. Obviously, I can't relax too much. You can get out of the way. Right, so I need to go and get some... There we go. Now, interestingly, in Yoshi's Woolly World, those crabs they sort of looked like purses or something with scissors attached to them. Wait, where did I miss a flower? What did I miss? Can I actually climb these? Oh, I see now. There we go. There we are. That makes me feel a little bit better. So nothing more for us to collect there. We can continue moving on through our styrofoam rocky shores. Well, there's a bit more health back. Move with caution because there's a fish coming through. Oh. And we've got another monkey ready to help us out, but we are going to need to find some parts first. Oh, we're one short. You would not believe it. Well, more red coins. That's always good. And even more red coins. Yep, a ground pound will take them out in one shot. Somewhat reminiscent of Banjo-Kazooie in a sense. Because the Beak Buster was the easiest way to take care of snippets. Oh, hello, I see you there. You'll come back into my line of sight eventually. Well, it's nice to know that I sniped it off his head. And there we are, double takedown with the monkeys, and we've got everything we need. So let's go back and fix up our boat. We will have to work on different cannons, a short range and a long range one. Request permission to come aboard. Let's get firing. And we just sent a man to Davy Jones' locker. Another one down. Gotcha. Little too early. However, if we can take plenty of hits and we'll be fine. Oh, we got all the red coins on top of that, so keep firing. Whoops, didn't get that one. Whoa. Well, that time I did get hit. And there we go, we sunk it. And we got the last flower out of it, so... Well, I took a couple of hits along the way. But I think I was at 19 anyway, so I wasn't getting that flower. And a slightly longer episode for a very creative couple of levels. Much more mellow. That's what we're looking for. And an absolute bonanza of coins. Seriously, you want the flowers for maximum health? Costumes. Especially the super rare ones. Because even more broken, when you actually wind up hitting a checkpoint, the costumes will actually replenish their durability. But that's all for this episode. Until next time, this is Red 2 returning to base.